dove no gomeo. Eru na hio. No mage yue ya bi amoda o. Gi magba gbeleru o. Ni mage yui ma ya bi amoda o. Ivia dove ne gomeo. Eru na hio. No mage yue ya bi amoda o. Wage magba gbeleru o. Ni mage yui ma ya bi amoda o. Ivia dove ne mose yo. Ivia dove ne wuwa o ya. Eru na hio o. No mage yue ya bi amoda o yo. Wage magba gbeleru ni mage yui ma ya bi amoda o. Ije me noga yo. Ije me nagi miegba eva o. Ije me ne mose yo. Ije me na moba o. Ije me na moba o. Amodanu where you where ya be. As you wear gari owa o. Amodanu where you where ya be. As you wear gari owa o. Amodanu where you where ya be o. As you wear gari owa o. Amodanu where take na dese o. Ije. As you wear gari owa o. Amodanu where take Justina o. Ije me noga. Asi we ya gbanare o. Amodanu where be na ba egbe o. Oju we ladin o. Amodanu where be you webu. Oju we gari owa o. Kege ni gade nu ya gari awa o. Ije me noga. Toye mo kwodama o. Toye mo igbina dama o. Aye ti ma ve o. Obi wen weti ogogo o. Owaga iye ya kia o. Awo hion pa iye ya kia o. Obi wen weti isoke o. Ije me noga. Awo sani koka iye ya kia o. Awo bi ogwe ne seleke iye ya kia. Yeah. If you win, we for well. Whoa, you. Mama, send the rebo. Rebo bosike yabao. Rima mama santa labo yanta labo. Rebo seke, rebo yantu. Owe baby. Iye yag mo yakio. Owe baby. Iye yag mo yakia. Wagi mi okbo o. Riba bosi antalabo. Maseke rabo yantarabo. Ijeme nagi mi egbo eva. Ijeme o na moba o. Eminuje ewewu. Iribo seke yabo. Gevye ve minuje ha. Gevye ve minuje o. Ijeme gbàgbé náà no fio Justina were noto gbàgbé ije no fie kinade so were noto gbàgbé o rebo bosike yabo rima mama ya talabo tiemu we no ju lo bala meja ladin we no ju lo bala meya paya gbonare Rebo bosika yabo. Veni Yahuwah. Veni meme o. Rebo sintaya o. Rebo sintaya Rebo seke yabo. Ima santa labo. Ematano. 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 Owayaje, gagigoe, uowawe. Owayaje, gagigose, uowawe. Owayaje, gagigoaze, yeah. Uowawe. Ematano, ematano, ematano. Owayaje, yeah, yeah. Owayaje, owayaje, owayaje. Owayaje, owayaje, owayaje. Gagigobo. Uowawe. Gagigose. Uowawe. Gagigoaze. Uowawe. Greetings, family. Shabbat Shalom. Here we are again in the heavenly courtroom of Abba Yahuwah with this, life-changing message already titled for you and me. Did it last week. Today I'm doing the finishing touch. Titled already for you and me. The witch in the family exposed. Called Ekinadesi Justina Abangbe. Family's name. And Facebook user's name, Favor Johnson. Like you see now, her picture is going to be displayed. Matthew 10:36. I read. A man's enemy shall be they of his own house. So these scriptures has already been fulfilled. This is the enemy and the family, the witch, in fact, very strong witch. The royal law make it so clear that whosoever that cover up a sin shall not prosper. So I'll be hiding and covered up for her, but now it is time to expose her. She begins her confession, 2005. So right now, family, this should be called now part 3. All right. I did part 1 and 2 last week. So this should be called part 3. Maybe going to extend it to 4. Because we want to do some finishing touched on this very segment, which begins already. Or rather, Bayuwa begins already. And this is for a reason. The reason why I'm making it so publicly is that she denounced and rejects everyone in the family and said she no longer know us. We are not her sister, brother. And she herself said we should run out of our way, that she never knew us and we never knew her. I said, okay, you did yours behind a closed door, but I'm going to do yours publicly. I'm going to expose you publicly. You are doing your own behind a closed door or behind whatever. But I'm going to do it. I'm doing it already publicly. Because the royal law makes it so clear. Revelation 12:10 or 11. They overcame him, the dragon, by the blood, not just by the blood of the Lamb, again, by what? By the word of their testimony. Like you know already, if you are a constant follower, I do share messages, every day. I do share in case you found this or you come in contact with this in the news feed. If you haven't listened to 1 and 2, please kindly go and do so. All right. So right now I want to do the finishing touch. I want to touch some area, very, very important. I want to also do some clarification to some of the viewers that also question me. They give, they want to know about how Yahuwah or the Most High, can also give a lead to all these fetish rings, even though I expose it broadly in the part 1. But nevertheless, I'm going to do it again, no problem, in another form. So right now, I want to do some analysis prior to what we begins already last week. So we have up to point 9. So first of all, prior to the question, like I said, I want to touch on that first of all. That should be now point 1. Yahuwah created all things for his own use. Now, you that asked me this question, I said I'm going to treat it publicly because I already have a message, called a finishing touch. I want to do the finishing. So before you bring now your question, so I put your question on point 1. All right. So Abba Yahuwah create all things for his own use. How? Whether you are pork, you see now this one is eating shit. Feces. You see, it's eating feces. So whether you are pork, being called abominable animal, all right, he can use you. Seed or serpent, he can use you. So no much talk. So let us begin to do the cross-checking through the royal law. Now listen, let me say it again. In case I share this in the news feed and you just come in contact with this part 3, you haven't listened to 1 and 2. In order for you not to be, or get lost in this matter, please kindly go and listen to 1 and 2. Okay? So we are heading up to 4. We'll end this matter at part 4. So if you want to know, you can also follow up with the last clip. Here I am, Proverbs 16 verses 4. Listen now. Prior to your question, brother. Yahuwah hath made all things for himself. Yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. Did you get that? Yahuwah, should I take it again? Yahuwah had made all things for himself. Yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. So right now, what is he talking about? If Abba Yahuwah wants evil to take place right now, we all release all this pork and this eating feces now. We all send them, go and blast, World Trade Center. Yes. Why? Because evil already entered the world. Who is evil? Genesis 3, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Why Abba Yahuwah is doing this? Yes, because he knows seed is going to come out from that tree of the knowledge of good and evil, and he's going to be using that to carry out some kind of wickedness. Therefore, Abba Yahuwah will not definitely, use them by themselves. He said, I'm going to make you to eat your own flesh and to drink your own blood. So this is how he's making them to drink their own flesh and to eat their own, eat their own flesh and drink their own blood. Yeah, it's not going to send, all right now, like the World Trade Center. Who did it? No, Abba Yahuwah said he gave go ahead. We'll put some more. Listen now. Amos chapter 3 verses 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city, and Yahuwah had not done it? He's asking, can you answer that? All right, we'll put some more. Here we are, Psalm or Tehillim 78 verses 49. I read, he cast upon them the fierceness of his hunger, wrath, and indignation and trouble. Listen, by sending evil angels among them. By now, this should answer your question, but I'm still proving it. Okay. Here we are, Job chapter 12 verses 16. With him is strength and wisdom. The deceived and the deceiver are what is. Should I take it again? The deceived and the deceiver are is. We'll put some more. All right now, Revelation 4:11. Thou art worthy, O Yahuwah, to receive glory and honor and power, for thou hast created all things, and for thy pleasure they are and were created. Oh, not some part, okay? Oh. All right, now here I am again, Revelation 17:17. For Yahuwah hath put in their hearts to fulfill his will, and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of Yahuwah shall be what? Fulfilled. Read all chapter 17 is about the last battle of the last days, okay? The very one that the royal law calls the Great Tribulation, which the world called the Third World War. He said he is the one, Yahuwah, that put things in their heart just to carry out the last battle. All right? The same is what I'm about, or what you asked for, brother. The same Abba Yahuwah put these words, touched one by one in the heart of this, Babalawo. Not that we praise Babalawo. I'm not saying go out there and be in search of Babalawo. Don't get it twisted. That's not what we are doing over here. All right? But I want to prove something more and more unto you. All right now. Here I am. Yeshayahu 44 verses 8. Although I give you you understand already, but I want to still make it, very public. All right now. Yeshayahu 44:28. That saith of Cyrus, he is my shepherd, and shall perform all my pleasure, even saying to Jerusalem, thou shalt be built, and to the temple thy foundation shall be laid. And this Cyrus, we're going to see, although I once exposed it right in the part 1, but we're going to dig more into it, okay, in another form. So Cyrus here is a pagan king, hasn't yet been, birthed on earth. While he was still in the loins of his wicked father, which is the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, he's a name. Abayewa names him Cyrus. He gave that name. Even though this Cyrus is going to become a pagan worshipper, idol, a pagan, an idol worshipper, but still, Abayewa call him what? His shepherd. Do you know what shepherd do? Excuse me. Do you know what shepherd is doing? He's to feed the flocks. They are evil flocks. This shepherd needs to be, shepherd, flocks, feed them. Yeshayahu 45 verses 1. Thus saith Yahuwah to his anointed. Do you know what anointing is? Power. To Cyrus, should I take it again? Thus saith Yahuwah to his anointed. To Cyrus, whose right hand I have holding, to subdue nations before him, and I will loose the loins of kings to open before him. The two lift gates, and the gates shall not be shut. I will go before thee and make the crooked place straight. I will break in pieces the gates of bronze and cut in asunder the bars of iron. This is a pagan king. Abayewa is relating. Listen now. Pharaohs. Who gave Pharaoh that dream, There are some dreams, okay? Abayewa will give to a pagan king, but we, the believer, holds the key to unlock. Like that of Pharaoh's, okay? Abayewa gave that dream that Pharaoh is an idol worshiper. You know who is the authority of Pharaoh? Can I quickly prove that to you? I'm going to do that. Pharaoh was an idol worshiper, a demonic man filled with all kinds of wicked demons. But still, Abayewa gave him a powerful vision that still have it met in these last days, the 7 years tribulation, the 7 years great tribulation. It's going to be fulfilled in these last days, all right? But first of all, that vision was given to who? Pharaohs. You can go and read Genesis 40, 41, 42. 40, go and read it. I'm not going to read. All right? I'm not going to read it. You just do that by yourself. He saw a vision of a fat and plentiful and of a slim and, and ugly. The ugly, that is the 7 great tribulation that has its fulfillment in this last day. Who unlocked that vision? It was Joseph. And then I shot him on high in the empire kingdom of Pharaoh, the Egyptians. Let me show unto you who is the authority of Pharaoh before we now come to that of Cyrus. All right, now here I am. Ezekiel 29 verses 3. I read. Speak and say, thus saith Yahuwah Elohim, behold, I am against the Pharaoh, king of Egypt, the great dragon. The great what? Dragon. So who is the great dragon? Revelation 12:9. The great dragon. That old serpent. Where? Genesis 3. Called what? That is the great dragon. This was the authority of Pharaoh. All right. Should I take it again? Speak and say, thus saith Yahuwah Elohim, behold, I am against the Pharaoh king of Egypt, the great dragon, that lieth in the midst of his rivers, which hath said, my river is my own, and I have made it for myself. So I'm against you. Exodus 12. Go and read the Exodus 12 verses 12. So tonight I'm going to bring judgment upon Pharaoh and the gods of Egypt. I'm going to execute judgment. This was his authority. But still, this same Pharaoh, Abayewa gave a powerful prophetic vision of these last days unto. All right? And who unlocked it? It was Joseph, Yasuf, the one you call Joseph. And then I shoot him on high. So Babalawo, a vision can be given unto Babalawo. I, the believer, I need to unlock it. So why not do it now? Okay, in different form again. So let's go back first to that of Cyrus. Now we are on point 1. So we have what up to point 9. So we still have 8 left over. I never mind whether it spread up to part whatever. I don't care. I just want to do and finish a finishing touch of this message. Now here we are about King Cyrus. Listen now, Ezra chapter 1. Now in the first year of Cyrus, the king of Persia, we're going to see who is the authority of Persia, that the word of Yahweh by the mouth of Jeremiah might be fulfilled. Yahuwah stirred up the spirit of Cyrus, king of Persia, that he made a proclamation throughout all his kingdom, and put it also in a writing, saying, Thus saith Cyrus, king of Persia, the Yahuwah Elohim of heaven hath given me all the kingdoms of the earth, and he hath charged me to build him an house at Jerusalem, which is in Yehudah, which is there, who is there among you of all his people, his Elohim be with him, and let him go up to Jerusalem, which is in Yehudah, and build the house of Yahuwah of Israel. He is Yahuwah, which is in Jerusalem. Okay, this was freedom from Babylon. All right, I think I will spread down to 6 or 7. Also Cyrus the king brought forth the vessels of the house of Yahuwah, which Nebuchadnezzar had brought forth out of Jerusalem, and had put them in the house of his what? Gas. So right now, who is the authority of Persia? There is a deity behind. Just as we see from that of Pharaoh, whose deity, what was the deity? The great dragon, that is, serpent himself, the highest order of all angels. So right now, let us see the authority of the king of Persia, who is, which is Cyrus, the very one Abba Yahweh said, my shepherd, the very one Abba Yahweh said, I have anointed him. Anointed simply means power, to carry out some certain mission. So, I put some more. So let us see who was the authority of Persia. What power resident over there? Daniel chapter 10 verses 10 to 12. And behold, an hand touched me, which set me upon my knees, and upon the palms of my hands. And he said unto me, O Daniel, my greatly beloved, understand the words that I speak unto thee, and stand upright, for unto thee am I now sent. And when he had spoken this word unto me, I stood trembling. Then said he unto me, Fear not, Daniel, for from the first day that thou didst set thy heart to understand and to chasten thyself before Yahuwah, thy words were heard, and I am come for thy words. Listen at 13. But the prince of the kingdom of Persia withstood me 21 days. But lo, Michael, one of the chief princes, came to help me, and I remained there with the kings of Persia. So, kings of Persia, you see his authority, the prince of hell. He said the prince of the kingdom of Persia. Let us identify who is that prince of Persia that withstood a mighty, powerful angel of Abba Yahweh, Gabriel, the one you call Gabriel. He was being, withstood for a whole 3 weeks. So you bring no answer, no deliverance. Our forefather was in Babylon in those days. These are the visions from Babylon. When we are being sent, our forefather was being sent into the land of Babylon for 70 years, captivity. So that is where this message now begins to, vision. A time is, almost accomplished to leave bondage. But the prince of the kingdom of Persia said, no way. When, Havre always bring good news to us. Luke chapter 1, you can see it over there. He always bring good news, answer to our prayers. When you pray, is the one Abba Yahweh, is the mighty angel Abba Yahweh, is giving answer to give to you. But he was being withstood by the prince of the kingdom of Persia. So let's touch on that. Here I am, Ephesians chapter 2, verses 2. Wherein in time past ye walked according to the courses of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air, the spirit that now worketh in the children of disobedience. So there is a prince up, Havre, what you call Gabriel, was bringing answer. A power withstood him on the hair and said, you bring that, no answer, no way, no deliverance. Should I take it again? Wherein in the past ye walked according to the courses of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air. So there is a demon over there called prince. So want to still put some more. Who is that prince? The very one, the authority again of who? Cyrus. Yet Abayewa says Cyrus is his, shepherd. That's it. All right, now here I am, Matthew 12:24. But when the Pharisees heard it, they said, this fellow doeth not cast out devils, but by what? Beelzebub, the prince of the devils. He is the prince of the devil. Who is the prince of the devil? We put some more. All right, now here I am, Revelation 9:11. And they had a king over them. This deity is a king, is also a prince, okay? And they said the prince of all devils. So he's the overall, the great dragon again. And they had a king over them, which is the angel of the bottomless pit. Is the great dragon, whose name in the Hebrew tongue is Abaddon. So what does that mean? Abaddon. What does that mean? The angel of death. That's what is being called. But in the Greek tongue, had his name Apollyon. What does that mean? The destroyer. Exodus chapter 12. You can read 21 or 21 here. It said, I'm going to send the destroyer to slaughter you all tonight. The destroyer, his name is called Apollyon. It's simply mean the angel of death. Where did it come from? Genesis 3. The day you shall touch that tree, you shall surely die. And exactly this was who again? The authority of Cyrus, king of Persia. This is the demon that resident upon Persia kingdom, that direct, every kings that come into power. But yet Abayewa said that same king is his shepherd, is his servant, and he has already anointed him. So let's put one more before we continue, before we start unveiling the point 8. 2. Now we'll proceed to do, but first we still want to go to that of Nebuchadnezzar. All right, now here I am, Yirmiyahu 25. I take now, verses 9. Behold, I will send and take all the families of the north, saith Yahuwah, and Nebuchadnezzar. Pay attention, very close attention. Should I take it again? Behold, I will send and take all the families of the north, saith Yahuwah, and Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, my word, servant, and will bring them against this land and against the inhabitants thereof, and against all these nations round about, and will utterly destroy them, and make them an astonishment, and as easy, and perpetual desolation. So who is Nebuchadnezzar? We'll put some more. Nebuchadnezzar was a very horrible, king. Jeremiah 27, 6, now, verses 6. And now I have given all these lands into the hand of Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, my servant. And the beasts of the field have I given him also to serve him. Who is Nebuchadnezzar? Or rather, who is the authority again of Nebuchadnezzar? Here, Abayewa said, this is my servant. So you see, all these are fetish kings. Fetish, kings, of course, of the earth. They are all pagan. They worship idol. All right? Exactly the same way Abayewa communion with this fetish king, the same he communicate with that Babalawo. We are again want to touch on that prophetic word he used that Babalawo to give unto my mother. There is a lot of confirmation. Follow up with part 4. All right, now again here is Babylon, and again Abayewa in a very powerful mission, giving again a powerful vision of the last days unto a fetish king called Nebuchadnezzar. And because he said what? He's his servant. Daniel chapter 2, you can read it all. 37. Thou, O king, art a king of kings. A fetish king, a king of kings? All right now. For Yahuwah of heaven hath given thee a kingdom, power, and strength, and glory. Oh, to Babalawo, glory to Babalawo. Listen at 30. And whosoever the children of men dwell, the beasts of the field and the fowls of the heaven, hath he given unto thy hand, and hath made thee ruler over them all. Thou art this head of gold. He saw the dreadful beast image. And after this shall rise another kingdom inferior to thee, and another kingdom, another third kingdom of branch, which shall bear rule over all the earth. And the fourth kingdom shall be stronger as iron, for as so much as iron breaketh in pieces and subdueth all things, and as iron that breaketh all this shall it break in pieces. All right, now. Okay, 41. And whereas thou sawest the feet and the toes, part as clay and part of iron, the kingdom shall be divided, okay, but there shall be in it of the strength of the iron. For as much as thou sawest the iron mixed with marry clay, and as the toes of the feet were part of iron and part of clay, so the kingdom shall be partly strong and partly broken. 43. And whereas thou sawest iron mixed with marry clay, they shall mingle themselves with the seed of men, but they shall not cleave one to another, even as iron is not mixed with clay. So who was the authority? Now you can go to Revelation 4. It was the four living creature. The fallen ones, okay? You know, all these angels, the ones exist powerfully in heaven. So the fallen one now picked up their own kingdom. And you see now how they become, ruling. Yes. So this is who they are. And again, Abayewa is, interrupting them, but also giving them mission to carry out. You say you want to be evil. All right, now I'm going to use it in that evil way. All right, now. Daniel 3. Listen now. That image right away he put into action. Nebuchadnezzar, the king made an image of gold, whose height was 60 cubits, and the breadth thereof 6 cubits. He set it up in the plain of Dura, in the province of Babylon. When you keep reading, he makes all his officers to bow down and worship this image. That is breaking the commandment, the very first commandment. Exodus chapter 20, you can read it. It said, thou shalt not make no image of any kind at all, and bow it down to them. So this was his authority, a fallen deity. But yet Abayewa said he's his servant. Now, Numbers 22, you can also read it. The prophet called Balaam. Again, we know Demo was also his authority. All right. Abayewa gave a mouth of donkey to his, a heart of, Abayewa give a heart of humor to his donkey that he now began to speak. Read it all. What about Jonah chapter 1, 2? What also happened? A fish now began to do the will of Abayewa. What about the wind? Exodus. Okay, 14. Then I found it over there. So Abayewa divided the sea and drove it back by the strong east wind. So if Abayewa will be able or can use all these things, he 100% was the one that used that babalawo to speak to my mother. Because Abayewa, when you want to carry out some urgent message, definitely is going to use exactly what you know to communicate with you. When I was still in the midst of this graveyard called Christianity, I was receiving vision. By then I was worshiping on Sunday, keeping Christmas, also calling upon this garbage pork. Jesus is pork, okay? Calling upon that garbage name called Jesus. All right? But still, he was giving me a powerful vision. Until he now make me know, you don't keep Sunday, you don't celebrate Christmas, you don't call this name. Only one name is given, whereby you must be saved. And I begin to do a research. The liturgy that brings about this Jesus isn't yet 400 years old. And this spoken word, they are even 2,000 years old now. Before I go in research and I understand, okay, it is a name invented by me, then I stop it. But still, what was communicated powerfully with me. All right? Yes. When Abayewa want to bring us some, powerful message, he used whatever available. So now, that is clear. So we proceed right away to point 2. So right now, we see the point 1 already is very clear, okay? So where Abayewa drew or yes, the sea, mighty sea with a strong east wind. That should be Exodus 40:21. So in order for you not to stress yourself. All right, now, so we proceed now to point two. So how did point two works? Listen up. Point two goes this way. Personal relationship. Personal. This Babalawo, Abeyewa used Babalawo to tell my mother to have. All right, now, how did it happen? My mother, trouble, and being deported 3 times. Listen to 1 and 2. No need to be repeating it over and over again for the sake of time. So if you haven't, just go and listen to it. You will hear the full story over there. So right now, my mother normally go, because by then she was a pagan, all right? She don't know Abe Yahuwah. Normally she served gods of wood and stone. And she always go to this Babalawo. We all knew this Baba. It's like a father in our house those days where we were not, born again. So whatever that is going on, my mother always go to this Babalawo, to inquire a guidance. It was a guidance to her. Or okay, sometimes we ask my mother to go to fowl, to do sacrifices, spiritual works for my mother and the entire household. So right now, my mother now go to him. All right, I don't know what was that problem that took her to this, spiritual whatever Babalawo. Then this Babalawo, I bet you wanna use it to speak right away and say, Mama Mebe, please stop coming to me. Go to God. Mama Mebe, run to God. Never you come to me. If Babalawo say, I will be able to fight this battle. Excuse me, let me finish the talking. So when my mother now goes to this Babalawo, then this Babalawo now said to my mother, Mama Mebe, this is what I'm seeing now. In your laps, there is a battle in your laps. A battle huge in your laps. Mama Mebe, this battle in your laps, if Babalawo say I will be able to fight it for you, I'm lying. Any pastor on earth that said they will be able to fight it for you, they are liars. If I say, or any Babalawo say they will be able to fight this battle, they just want to eat your chicken and your goat. If I also let you say I can do it, I want to eat your chicken and your goat. Nobody will be able to fight this battle for you. Mama may be run to God, run to God. My mother said she was so, dreadful of him. And I said, how are you talking like this? You are my hope. He said, no, this one in your laps. I won't be able to do it. So when this bastard, which in the family began to confess, my mother now said, ooh, this Babalawo, everybody knew him in their family. Yes, told me a thing like this. Yes, that there is a battle in my laps. That simply means to say a child that came out from your laps, is going to declare war on you. That is the battle. Enemy of a man begins in his household. That was how my mother now come to this prophecy. 100% Abiyewa gave that Babalawo this prophecy. That is why we first of all touch on the point one. How he can use fetish, prince, fetish, king, Babalawo to do, carry out this mission when it's so urgent. No, he don't waste time. He don't wait. Because my mother don't know who is pastor. And assuming he was a pastor, maybe pastor will also build my mother and not to focus on him. So that Babalawo now said, Mama, run to Yahuwah, run to God. So that is personal relationship. That Babalawo taught my mother how to have a personal relationship with God Almighty. He packed off and said, I myself, sorry, I don't want your relationship anymore. Go and give it to your creator. Babalawo taught my mother repentance. Let's get some scriptures. All right, now here I am. Exodus 20, I read verses 1. And Yahweh spake all these words, saying, I am Yahweh the Elohim, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt not have no other gods before me. Exactly what Babalawo said. Now, maybe I'm other gods. Don't stop coming to me. And go to your maker. All right. Thou shalt not make unto. Okay, right now. Yeah, not to bow to them. You can take it to 5. You see, you can take it to 5. Babalawo taught my mother how to build a personal relationship with her maker. We put some more. All right, now here I am, Matthew 19:16. And behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, what good thing shall I do, that I may have eternal life? Listen now. And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good? There is no good but one. That is Yahuwah. Personal relationship. This is the author of life. He now also build personal relationship with this God. Don't build on me. Build on Yahuwah. All right? We put some more. Let's look into another powerful of his teaching. the biblical Messiah. Matthew 22:36-38. Master, which is the great commandment in the law? Yahushua said unto them, Thou shalt love Yahuwah thy Elohim with all thy heart, with all thy soul, with all thy mind. This is the first and the great commandment. Personal relationship. Not that Yahushua is not good, but he is referring you to the overall. Exactly what that Babala. Don't come to me. Mama Mebe, don't come to me, okay? Go to God, run to him. Not here anymore. I won't be able. He packed off. All right, now, here I am, Philippians chapter 2, verses 12-13. I read, Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence. Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, for it is Yahuwah which worketh in you both to will and to do of his good pleasure. This is what Babalawo taught my mother. Don't come to me anymore, okay? I won't be able to fight your battle for you. Take it down to the Most High. That one is the greatest of it all. Don't come here anymore. All right, now, final scriptures to go before we proceed to point 3. Hebrews 4:16. Let us therefore come boldly unto the throne of grace, that we may obtain a mercy and find grace to help in time of need. Babalawo said, Come, I cannot help you. I don't have this key to your salvation, to your deliverance. No. If I do, I'm going to be eating just your goat and your farrow. This was how powerful that lead was. I assume I know before my mother died, she passed out almost, is going to 8 years now. I should have asked her, when did you receive this prophetic word from that Babalawo? If I knew everything is going to be like this, I should have just asked her and jot it down. But I don't know when she got this prophetic powerful message. Don't come to me, Mama Mebe. Run to God. The battle in your laps, no one will be able to do that, but just Yahuwah himself. Even though they don't call him Yahuwah, I call him God. But we know Yahuwah is his name. That simply means I am that I am. All right, now here I am. Okay. Proceed now to point 3. How did it go? A pastor confirmed the battle attack in my mother's lap. A pastor, that is my junior sister pastor, is a big pastor in Edo. Okay, he confirms this very battle in the labs. How? As soon as this girl start confession, that was 2005. 2006, Yahuwah asked us to expose her, and we did. So right now, she now said the power of her witchcraft, she normally keep it, or she kept it, right at where my mother kept her ghosts. So right now, I told my younger sister, she's also a pastor, but she not called her overall pastor, all right, to go and destroy those images. As soon as the overall pastor get to our house, look into that, a shrine where the goddess is. He said, no, I won't be able to do that. I'm sorry. If I go into this, the attack is going to be so severe on me. I am not a person that is into warfare, neither fast always. Please, can you give this to some other pastor, that is into warfare, and that pray always, that fast always. For me, I only teach the word of God. I'm not into battle. Huh? I can't go to battle. The pastor packed off. He ran away. As soon as my sister told me, my pastor said I won't be able, and I said, okay, no problem. So all the pastors that were praying for her here, one linked me, into another pastor. I don't know what happened to that, because every pastor that took part in this, battleground, she fought all of them. So let's begin to count from the Babalawo. Babalawo died mysteriously in his shrine. No headache, no cold, no whatever. He just died. He died right in his shrine. As my mother now returned back, for a solution for another whatever she was passing through there. Well, my mother never knew. They not told her that this man died over a month ago. A month ago, he just died. They found him dead right in his shrine. As soon as he gave my mother this prophetic word, Babalawo got killed. Mysteriously. He died. Now, Deborah, Deuteronomy 19 verses words 15 said, out of the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses, testimony will be established. It will be confirmed, okay? Matthew 18:16 as well also speaks about witness from 2 or 3 witnesses, okay? That will make us to establish. This one, I even go more than 6. So the Babalawo died, okay, right away in his shrine. Now, who followed? Apostle Ike. These were the pastors that were praying for him, her, over here. This one married now over 7 to 8 years. No child is buried. Who again? Pastor Lucky. That one even called me and said, if you believe Justina, I said, Justina, believe her that she repent again. If you believe her that lie, you're going to go again into another bondage. He said, because every night, I and my wife, we are seeing this girl fighting us, fighting us. This one got married for 12 years now. No child, they are buried. Okay. Now, who again? Reverend James. Right away, his wife, the first thing, is now a single man. These are all the pastors, that partake in praying for her. Reverend Sefer, they deported him. Okay. Pastor Ephraim, they deported him. Okay. Pastor Conner, that is the one that exposed her. His wife died mysteriously. Only headache. He now got to a daughter. A daughter now gave her a wrong injection. That's how this woman died mysteriously as well. This headache was even it wasn't even up to 2 days according to the reliable source I heard from. It wasn't even up to 2 days. This woman died. While this woman was still even in the mortuary, this Justina began to prophesy, and she manipulates a lot. I think about 6 pastors from other places to be prophesying that God now said that Justina, this very witch, is the one, is the pastor's wife. She has also prophesied that God told her that the pastor is this. Why the woman still lie in cold in mortuary? Ghana people now say you are mad. You killed her to take her husband, and now we confirm. They chase her out of that ministry. Even before the wife of the pastor died, she saw a vision that this witch was not asking for her wedding ring. So the pastor wanted to confirm it this way and say, yes, indeed, Justina must be the rightful woman. Because my wife told me why in the dream, Justina asked for the wedding ring and she now took it off and gave it to her. So what his wife is saying, give her the ring, she's the right woman. Ghana people now said, no, that simply means she's the one who killed your wife. It was a serious war here. So this is the witch. All right. All right, now, family, I want to begin with the part 4. And we'll start point 4 over there. We have up to 9 points. Follow up with part 4. So here is the girl. Everyone sees her already.